Witam ponownie w Black Mirror. Kontynuujemy historię. Louis zabrał nam klucze. No i musimy, tak jak tutaj Samuel wydedukował, w nocy wejść. A miejmy taką nadzieję, że Richard nam w tym pomoże. Tak więc porozmawiajmy z nim.
I would like to ask you something, Richard.
Jeśli się zgodzi,
Give me a moment.
to bardzo fajnie dla nas.
I'm listening.
Okej.
Do you remember our talk about the tomb?
Yes, I do. Did you manage to get inside?
Yes and no, but I still want to examine it thoroughly.
You're starting to interest me,
Proszę
young man.
bardzo.
Why have you come to Wales anyway? And why are you so interested in our tomb?
Unfortunately, I cannot explain the whole thing just now.
I fail to see what draws you to that place so much.
I have to get inside somehow,
No,
that's all.
krótko, nie interesuj się. Chcemy
But
wejść i
Louis
tyle.
won't let me.
Louis makes no trouble. He's just doing what he is told.
No.
If it was something else, I'd settle it for you. But the tomb is a problem. Eleanor is very respectful of
Tak
her
jest.
ancestors and guards the place as if it were a shrine. I can't do much about it, you see.
Yes, but no one will find out. I promise. I just need the key for an hour or two.
Tak jest.
No, that's quite impossible.
No daj, załatw,
Eleanor
no nie
takes
bądź
the key
taki.
from Louis in the evening and keeps it in her bedroom for the night.
What do you suggest then?
Me?
Tak, ty
Well,
sugerujesz coś.
I can't promise anything, but if you help me out, I'll make it easier for you to get inside.
I'll do what is needed. So what's the plan?
I'll explain everything later, but I have a couple of rules. First,
No, dawaj.
you will come down here when it's dark. Second, you must not tell anyone.
Why are you doing this anyway?
You mean why am I helping you?
Ma swoje
I
powody i
have my
tyle.
reasons,
No.
just like you have yours.
Klasyczna
So,
odpowiedź.
how is it?
I will do anything if you get me inside.
All right, we have a bargain then.
Tak
I'll
jest.
leave you to your work then.
Dobra. Tu wracamy. Odpoczywać. Bo wszystko już mamy tak naprawdę. Musimy tylko... Będziemy musieli tylko wejść do tej krypty, zdobyć kolejny klucz. Jak dobrze kojarzę, to jest... Będzie to drugi klucz. No tak więc ruszajmy do dworku odpocząć.
I'll go to my room and rest a while. I've
Poczekaj,
got to get
poczekaj.
into that tomb again in the evening. I waited until the last sound had quieted in the mansion, so I could be sure I could leave
Tak
my room
jest.
unnoticed.
Teraz światełko, cmyk. Otrzepał się pięknie z kurzu. I ruszamy do Richarda. Zauważcie, jak bardzo zmienia się urok tego
This
miejsca nocą.
place looks entirely different at night.
Od groma świetlików, tak? Świetlików, no. Smyk. Weźmiemy żwirek. Na pewno nam się przyda. No i otwieramy drzwi.
Richard has locked himself in.
Pięknie.
Did he forget about our agreement? I need to draw
Zobaczcie, jak
his
cienie
attention
przy
somehow.
żarówce nietoperzy latają. Bo ci to jakieś inne owady. W sumie nietoperz nie jest owadem, ale mniejszy. Dobra, użyjmy żwirku na szybie.
I'll try to hit the window. missed. I hope they hear that inside. I'd better go to the door quickly.
No i dobra, idziemy do drzwi. Ale że za drugim razem trafiłem? No, to już dziwne, czasem i za czwartym się nie da.
I've been expecting you. Follow me.
No
So
i
is everything clear?
Yes, I believe it is.
I believe.
I'd better describe the whole process once more.
No, that won't be necessary. I understood everything.
You will have to assist me. Follow my orders
No.
exactly during the whole experiment. Agree?
Of course.
Agree?
Variant 2.
Variant 2.
Variant 7 follows. Nice and simple.
Powolutku
So it
wszystko
has time to mix.
mieszamy.
I understand.
Back to variant 2. Number 3 will follow.
2 and 3 follows.
Now we must wait a little. Right. This is the moment.
Moment
From
na
now
co?
on, it's going to be easy. Just keep turning it down as I told you.
Yes.
Easy. Easy. Keep going. Right then, we're mostly done. We just need to add the oxidant.
Oxidant?
Utleniacz?
What oxidant?
The one you managed to
Nasz.
break this afternoon.
Ten nasz
What
bardzo,
luck you had catching the druggist.
bardzo utleniacz.
maybe I should tell you something.
Może
Hurry
lepiej
up
nie
then.
mów.
The time's almost up.
The oxidant.
Daj pan
You
spokój.
see, it actually isn't.
Now!
Dawaj teraz. I kabum! Bo jak inaczej mogłoby się skończyć dodanie wody z atramentem do takiej konstrukcji?
How could this happen? I checked my calculations to the smallest detail. A
No,
mistake
wydać
was
coś nie
inconceivable.
rzępło.
Well, maybe.
You needn't apologize. It's not your fault. I must have made a mistake with the ratio somewhere.
No, no, no.
Damn.
Yes, everyone makes mistakes.
Well, you have fulfilled your part of our agreement. Now it's my
No,
turn.
dobra, dawaj te
It's
klucze.
right there by the door. That green flask.
Flask, you promised to get me inside the tomb.
I have promised to make it easier for you to get inside.
No,
You must realize I could not look Eleanor in the eye if she found out I had lent you the key.
Sure, but what do I do with that flask?
The
właśnie.
container is of little importance. It's the content that matters. It's a strong concentrated acid that will
Ah,
dissolve
ah.
most metals on the table of elements.
No to
that
tak,
should do
no
the
to
trick.
zrobi robotę.
Right.
Zabierzmy. I no, ruszamy do grobowca. Kwas na drzwiach. Elegancko.
We'll see how strong this acid is. Very well. The lock has fallen off.
Skoro ustąpił, możemy wejść. Użyć na zamku tego właśnie kluczyka. Ktoś to musiał mocno rozkminić.
A secret passage.
No to schodzimy na dół.
I can't go any further. The tomb is
To
locked
żeśmy
like
się
a
na...
safe. At least I know I'm approaching my goal.
To fakt.
I think I'll need the right key. The lock looks odd and quite complex. That symbol on the lock, though, I've seen it before.
Zapytajmy Richarda. Może pomoże nam namierzyć lokalizację tego. Elementu.
Can I bother you for a moment?
No za dużo teraz nie zrobisz, gościu.
I've got quite a bit of work to do. Hurry up.
There is
Zapytajmy.
a symbol of a very unique cross-like shape in the chapel. Would you happen to know anything about it?
Oh, I think I know what you mean.
Ach,
It's an
ach.
old symbol of the nobleman of the manor. It's strange, though. I've never noticed it there myself. Eleanor has got the only remaining one in her jewelry box.
I'd like to see it. Where exactly is that box?
She tends to keep it nearby. It's probably somewhere in the main hall. The mansion will be closed for the night. Take my
Dobra,
key from the
weźmiemy
table
klucz.
over there.
Thanks.
I zdobędziemy tą szkatułeczkę. Zdobędziemy ten klucz, no i wejdziemy do grobowca. Ruszajmy. Do ogrodu. Do rozwidlenia. Z rozwidlenia do dworku. I proszę bardzo, wchodzimy do środka. Skoro wszyscy śpią. Ciekawe, czy będzie wracał również idąc dołem, czy również wchodząc bokiem, balkonem tym, czy wejdzie normalnie dołem. No i tutaj mamy zagadkę, te oto białe koniki musimy przerzucić na tą stronę, a te czarne na tą. Teraz tak. Żeby tu się nie dać zagubić. Tak. Nie tak. Chociaż sobie to damy tu. To damy tu, to damy tu. Proszę bardzo, bardzo. Prosta zagadka. No i mamy
The
klucz
bottom part looks exactly
do
like the opening in the grate of the underground tomb.
krypty. Tak więc ruszajmy tam jak najszybciej. Dalej, 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 dalej. Cynek. Idziemy dalej. Schodzimy na dół. Używamy. Pięknie. No i dostajemy się do grobowca. A w grobowcu kolejna zagadka. Żeby nie było zbyt łatwo.
This must be Durgan's tomb.
Przeczytajmy tabliczkę na monolicie.
Use a stranger's head, or your own will shed.
Dobra, rozejrzyjmy się tutaj na czaszki. To jest czaszka.
This one has a crack on it. It looks a bit different than the other ones.
Dobra. Strąćmy ją. Zerknijmy, co tam wypadło.
It can't have fallen any worse. I probably ran out of luck in the mines yesterday.
Mogłoby być. To jest ten
Damn,
klucz,
it's too
którego
far.
nie
I
sięgniemy.
can't reach it.
Niestety. Ale przy kominku były pogrzebacze. Więc z tymi pogrzebaczami najpewniej poradzimy sobie z wyciągnięciem tego kluczyka. Wchodzimy. Zabieramy. Mamy pogrzebacz. No i tym pogrzebaczem teraz wyciągniemy elegancko ten kluczyk. I kiedy już będziemy mieć ten kluczyk, to bez problemu wejdziemy tutaj, ponieważ jeżeli w tym momencie byśmy zaczęli przesuwać grób,
Maybe I'll reach it now.
to byśmy stracili głowę. Dosłownie. Tak więc...
That sound. What was that?
Możemy przesuwać. Dziwne, że ta płyta nie spadła.
Dhergama Gordona.
A jeżeli na grafice widać, że spadła, zabieramy. Zobaczcie, że tutaj zmienił, tak jakby kolor tła się zmienił po zabraniu
I
tego.
did not have any reason to
No i
extend
w
my
tym
stay
momencie
in
zakończymy
Wales. The
trzeci
next morning, I said goodbye to Eleanor and returned to
rozdział
Black Mirror.
i zostawiam was z tym tutaj wstępem rozdziału 4. Trzymajcie się i do następnego.
Samuel, you have returned sooner than I expected. How are things in Wales? Is Eleanor well?
Yes, she's quite well. I gave her your letter.
Thank you, Samuel.
I can hear uncertainty in your voice. Has something gone wrong?
I'm afraid it has, my dear. Bates, you tell Samuel. I do not want to speak about it myself.
Yes, madam. First, about Sir Robert. He went away the night you left for Wales, sir. Just before he left, he told me he had to go to Ashbury on an urgent matter.
I know. I spoke with him about it. Did something happen in the sanatorium?
Unfortunately, sir, I do not know. Sir Robert did not return home that night. In fact, we have had no news of him since then.
Maybe he had to stay there. He told me he had a lot of work.
That is what we thought too. But the head nurse told us he left the gates of Ashbury just before midnight.
That's strange indeed.
He would often stay at the sanatorium for several days in a row, but he would always let us know. We do not know what could have happened.
Bates, do not speak like this.
I'm sorry, madam. I did not mean it that way.
We'll wait until this evening and then call the sanatorium. Maybe Robert will have returned by then.
Bates, you started to say, first, about Sir Robert. Is there anything I should know?
Yes, sir. I just don't know if I can speak about it in front of madam.
Oh, go ahead, Bates. The thought is inevitable anyway.
All right, then. Detective Collier showed up this morning. I thought he had come because of Henry's drowning, but I was mistaken. Someone from the village found a body of a boy in the woods. Collier came here to inform us only. This time he spared us his questions.
A body of a boy? What happened to him?
Detective Collier suggested that the boy had been killed by the wolves.
Did he mention the place where it happened?
No, I did not want to ask him about anything.
Oh, I understand.
Too much evil has come to us within the last 2 days. Do not know what is going on, Samuel. Now please excuse me. I do not want to talk about this any longer.
Yes, I understand. I'll probably go to my room.
I lit up your fireplace already this morning, sir. It's very cold today.
Robert said something about a runaway patient before he left. Robert and that boy. Indeed, some very strange things have been happening around here lately.